Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. Welcome to another Sims 4 discussion video. So today we're going to be talking about if there's any hope left for preteens. This was inspired because of a post on the forums, which I'm going to pull up for you guys. But first, let's do our notification shout out. And this one goes to Natka, I think it is. I don't know if I'm saying that right, so I apologize if I'm not, but thank you so much. I did just recently post some mod videos, so definitely check those out. If you haven't, I'll have more coming soon. And I really want to do a CC haul. So thank you so much for your comment. And if you guys want a chance to be in a notification shout out, all you got to do is comment down below. So on the forums here, I came across this thread. This is by Coldplay, and it says here, I've only recently returned to The Sims 4 after several years of absence. After aging up one of my child Sims into a teen, I was reminded about how big of a jump it is. The teens in the game are still indistinguishable from young adults. With The Sims 4 almost 10 years old and The Sims 5 on the horizon, is there any hope left that we'll get a new life state? Guys, I cannot believe The Sims 4 has been going for almost 10 years. When you think about that, I'm sorry, I'm mind blown. How did we get here? Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's also really not a good thing, like how much the packs have been divided and how long it's been dragged out. If we were getting like full expansion packs, like really like fleshed out gameplay, I think it'd be completely fine for it to still be running this long. But the problem is, the reason we're even still here is because they're like really splitting up the packs to the point now where we have 4 different packs just for animals because of the My First Pet stuff pack, which I feel like a lot of us forget about, but yeah, that exists too. So, and we still don't have all the animals, so there's even a chance we could get another pack for animals, but I hope not, to be honest. At this point, I hope not. But yeah, I just feel like it's being dragged out for the wrong reasons, because I do think they could have had The Sims 4 go for longer for good reasons, but in this case, it's just, I don't know, it's not the best look. Regardless of how much I love The Sims 4, is definitely like really, I don't know, it's really starting to just be so obvious to me how much more they might continue to divide the packs. But anyways, let's talk about the real purpose of this discussion. So preteens. Yeah, I definitely agree with the poster here. There's definitely a huge jump between children and teenagers. And even with high school years, yeah, the teenagers are still too similar to young adults, I feel like. I will say it's easier for me to recognize a teen versus an adult now compared to before. I do feel like they act a little more different, I guess. And to me, they do look a little, I don't know, to me, they even look a little younger now. I don't know if that's just because of the way I make my teenagers. Like, I try to purposely make them look younger so they'll actually look like a teenager, because I guess sometimes I'll see teens around town that look like adults. But I don't know, it is easier for me to tell the difference now, but I still just feel like, I think teens, a lot of people say they need to be a little shorter, and I don't know, I'm like half and half with this, because one part of me is like, yeah, that would make sense in a life simulation game. The other part of me is like, well, a lot of teenagers reach their full height. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had my growth spurt as a teenager, reach my full height, and I've just been the same height ever since. And that's how it is for most people. So I guess that's why they're the same height. But then I don't know, because it's a life simulation game, the way you tell differences, I just feel like they need to be a little shorter. Just because it's a game, and I just feel like the teenagers should be a little shorter than the adults. Just, you know, it makes it easier to recognize the two age groups. Going off that, I definitely think preteens would be the perfect in-between stage. Like they said here, is there any hope for them? I think yes. We got infants, and honestly, I feel like none of us expected that. First of all, we actually thought we were just gonna get better babies for the longest time. Like, there was some hints for that, and yeah, so we just thought babies were gonna get a makeover and become like real babies instead of just objects. But then instead, they gave us a whole new life stage, and now we have infants for the first time ever. We've never seen that before. So again, that makes me think they're kind of going in a different direction with The Sims 4. Like, yeah, they keep splitting up the packs, and I feel like we're starting to get things that they've never done before, and I feel like they're going to use any reason to keep The Sims 4 going as long as possible. So with that in mind, I could see them doing preteens, because it would be another thing, like another batch of content they could give us. The only thing is, I feel like if we got preteens, we would also get a pack to kind of go along with that, and that's where I don't know what they would do. What do you guys think? I guess like they could definitely give us a whole game pack for preteens, like where preteens are free like infants, but then like to get a bunch of stuff for them, you need to purchase this pack. But then I'm like, would they make like preteens pack? I don't know. And then like, what would be the purpose of preteens without the pack? Because all the things that preteens could get, like gameplay wise, like, I don't know, they would go to middle school. Honestly, it'd be really cool to like be able to follow them to school, but I don't see that happening because they kind of like, you know, did that separately with high school years. I still wish we just got like a full-blown go to school pack. I think that would have been so much better. And it was just for like the kids and the teenagers. Oh my god, that would have been so fun. But anyways, I feel like if they gave us preteens for free and then did a preteens pack, like the preteens would have nothing in base game and everything would be put in the pack, like first crushes, and there's a preteen mod, and I feel like now the creator of the preteen mod actually works at EA and then someone else took over the preteen mod, and that just makes me think even more that we're gonna get preteens. Like there's no way, you guys. Like they literally hired the person who made the preteen mod. First of all, I feel like that person is probably pushing for preteens to come officially in the game, and I feel like it's had to have been talked about. I don't know, I can definitely see it. Like why do I just think that's in our future? I feel like it's like the one life stage we're missing, and you know, a few months back when we didn't have infants yet and there was no hints for infants, like we had no idea they were coming, I would say no, I don't think we're gonna get preteens. But now that we got infants, I actually think that is a direction they'd go into. Comment down below what different gameplay features you'd like to see with the preteens update / pack. I don't know how they do it, so you know, but I definitely think they'd want to get money out of it somehow, so I feel like there'd be some sort of pack that goes along with preteens. I just think if we get it officially in the game, it's going to be like exactly like the preteen mod, but then like take it up a notch, so they'd probably give it like even more features. But I feel like we'd get like middle school. I don't think we'd be able to go with them, but I think we'd get middle school. I think we'd get like a more of a puberty feature and stuff like that, and having your first crush, your first kiss, supervised dates, all that type of stuff. That's all in the preteen mod. But yeah, some of the replies here, Baby Kitty Jade said there's always hope, we got infants, and yeah, exactly my thought process. And then Lucy says, I really don't want another life stage. I don't want the Sims team messing around with how long each life stage is again. They've already done it with high school years last year and then recently with infants. Plus, I don't think preteens is a distinct enough concept to warrant a whole new stage on its own. I mean, what does it involve? Some early stages of puberty and maybe getting crushes. Not enough to warrant a separate life stage in my opinion. If the Sims team had made teens more distinct from young adults, that would have been great. But as it is, I really don't want them messing with existing life stages again. The high school years update caused major aging glitches, and I do not want that to happen again. It seriously messed up my game. Honestly, these are some really good points. As much as I would love to see preteens, this actually does leave me a little conflicted. I feel like I was saying, you know, they could have like their first crushes and stuff like that, but like what more would they give us? Like, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be enough. I think it would be enough if they just did like a free update, honestly. But I feel like they would definitely release something to like get money out of that somehow, especially like if they put all that time and energy into making a whole new life stage. But then again, we did get toddlers for like completely free, and yes, we got toddler stuff pack, but you know, that's nothing like compared to like a whole big pack for them. We just got a little stuff pack to give them more stuff, the same way we got a kid's stuff pack. So I just feel like that was very normal, but we did get toddlers completely for free with all the trades and everything. Like the stuff pack just gave us some extra things that the toddlers could play with. So I don't know, maybe they would just give them for free, and yeah, now we don't have stuff pack. Maybe they wouldn't even give us a pack to give us more. Maybe we get like a preteens kit with like preteen style. I don't know. What I will say is the Sims free play, I believe, has preteens. So maybe the features that come with the Sims free play preteens would come with the Sims 4. That's another thing I want to touch on. I feel like a lot of times when there's a feature in one of the mobile apps, we end up getting it in The Sims 4. And that's not always the case, but then there's also the thing where we'll get things in The Sims 4 and then it will come to the mobile games as well. So I'm wondering, like we've had preteens in free play for a while. I don't know how long because I don't even play that, but it makes me wonder, like maybe it is something that's already like planned to come to The Sims 4. Maybe them giving us infants is also like a hint that like, yes, we have more life stages coming. Like this is not the end of it. Some people did speculate when they were like hinting at infants. There was like that blurred speech. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't even know where to find it anymore. It said new life stages apparently. Like it was blurred out, and I don't know how people figured out that it said new life stages. And then it makes me think, okay, if that's really what it said, and it didn't just say new life stage, why did it say stages? So going back to that, like maybe preteens have already been in the making? I don't know. I feel like if that is the case, we are going to start to have hints, but who knows? Because when they dropped toddlers on us, we had no idea. So I don't know, like if that's kind of the direction they'd go in again. And then we knew about infants so far ahead of time because they told us. Honestly, even just reading, you know, different thoughts and like the cons that may come with adding another life stage, I feel like I still want preteens just because a new life stage in The Sims 4 really excites me for some reason. Like some of the most exciting times for me in The Sims 4 was the drop of toddlers and then the drop of infants. And I don't know why, but it's always just like so fun when you've been playing a game for so long and then all of a sudden a new life stage drops and there's all these new interactions with them. Like, I don't know. I personally really enjoy it. I do think if they give us preteens, that would be it. Like, I don't think there's any reason to do any more than that. I really don't. But anyways, you guys, that is pretty much it for this discussion video. So go ahead and comment your thoughts down below. Of course, I will link this thread down below. But with that said, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.